Drippin' Aquafina, I'm sippin' 15, kept a weapon on me. Flow make digits, I mind my business, stack chicken like what it's gon' be. Ay, crew in the cut, hey, you want us, rep run when I tell a big piece. Love is love. Love is love. Adios. Bendo with the switch again. Wouldn't look like he happening. What would they just give him estimates? Somersaults for my Benjamins. I got what you need, baby. Skirt the Chevy, make a scene, baby. LA BB been the team, baby. Been Papa work the team, baby. Look.
To my finish, had a handful of limits through the hand, got a bag, now the hands in the business. For my hand is a ticket, talking music for the business. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it, I've been playing with the minutes. Like they bitch and they dance and they bring up the digits and they bitch and they pain. Had to find out where they get it. No, this isn't what you need, but try it for when I dip. And I'm on the plane and I'm
breaking a blink on the brink of some dumb shit. Watch how I move, cause I know the brink's coming. Watch for the blues, cause I know that they dumping. Nothing in my view, so it's hush on discussion. Hush on discussions, you know what you need to. I keep it in the fam to let you know that I don't need you. Got cats be see-through, head nods the peace. You been king, I'm regal. Got switch, she got vision just like you do.
Bendo with the switch again. Wouldn't look like he happening. What would they just give him estimates? Somersaults for my Benjamins. I got what you need, baby. Chevy, make a scene, baby. LA BB been the team, baby. Then Papa work the team, baby. Look, now to my finish, had a handful of limits through the hand, got a bag, now the hands in the business. For my hand is a ticket, talking budget for the business. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it, I've been
playing with the minutes that they been should've gave, and I'm flipping every digit that they been should've paid. Had to find a way to get it, no, this isn't what you made. If I ever wanna dip, then I'm break with the blade, and I'm breaking a blink on the brink of some dumb shit. Watch how I move, cause I know the brink's coming. Watch for the blues, cause I know that they dumping. Nothing in my view, so it's hush on discussion. Love is love. Love is love.
yeah, it would help if I unmuted my microphone. So let's try that again. Welcome to my weekly stream where I try and not mess it up in the first 10 minutes of a stream. Well, failure succeeded successfully. So we're going to work on some code. We're going to do some administration today and try and get through this without stressing out. So, like, yeah, let's go. Let's watch this cam. So we have a bit of administration to do. We have a few releases coming out soon. I just need to add into the admin panel. So I'm just going to quickly do that. This might be an exclusive look into what's coming up, or for some people's, that's if they bother to watch these streams. This will be draft, and we got this jailer Darnan. So let's go and type this in and try and find it. I've got it. Yes, cool. Got that, and the title is going to be exhausted my options. And we got no links at the moment, but I do have the artwork for it. Whoop. I'm going to pop that in there. Oh, actually looks nice. And because it's in a draft state, it means that it's not going to go published to the site. I can just save that as is. And we've got another one which is coming up soon in the admin panel. What we got? Harry Pensmith, City Girl. We've had a City Girl release, unless it's another release. Oh, here we go. This could be interesting. Because that Arian Pensmith isn't in Select and Track This, we need to create that artist. So we're going to go into the database. We're going to go to artists, and I hope that I will be able to just add a new row, give it a new title, set up a slug, which will be just a lowercase of that, and hopefully that is all I need to do for that. Oh no, that's not going to work. It's meant to generate this ID for me, but unfortunately it's doesn't look like it's going to do it for me today. Can I copy this? Go in SQL editor or SQL here and run that. See, it's function gen does not exist. Random bytes. Have I been creating artists before? I am on the right database. So because this is not working, we're going to have to log into a Superbase directly. I guess to start my project. Please say I don't have a GitHub token. So bear with me a second while I go over to another profile. Superbase, and hopefully this will log me in here. There we go. I should be able to just run at SQL, which we just had then. New query, run. Brilliant, that worked. So for some weird reason, this SQL editor is not working as expected, but this other one is. So that's great. Now we have that artist, we can go back over to here, click find again, and we now have Pensmith. I just click on that once and it's linked. It's not perfect at admin, but it'll work. And September 10th. Boom. And this could be draft. And the track is called City Girl Acoustic. I do have some artworks for that as well. This guy. There we go. So they're in draft. Excuse me. So they shouldn't appear on the site. Go to records. That's the last release, and now I've got those prepared. I don't need to worry about them too much. I don't know what type they are, if they're album or EP, because that would mean that they'd come up in these tabs up here. But I'll confirm that once I get the links for that. That's our first piece of administration. Our next piece of administration is just doing some of this. You've probably seen this a few times, where I had to go through each every week to just spend, I think it's 10 minutes or so, on finding Zara, track 4. I'm not confident about that one, so I've got to refresh. And this clear button doesn't work. It's very much broken, and the binding count. I need to fix those, but I've not deployed it properly. DJ haircut. None of those are right. Neither is that. So these are the tracks which were played on the show which was released this week. And I just need to go through these and just choose the right tracks. I think they're the right tracks. Wait and see. No, wait in. Like him, wait in. No, we haven't got that. There we go, got one of those, and I do this. Nothing on that, so I got a key command. I can just skip to the next one. Sivy, cool. Number 1 by D-Pat. Nope. After 1, stay still. Nope. Lurgan. There's only 1. Wow. Joe must have been digging real hard for this. Kilo consequences. Nope, nothing in there. You roll out. Cool. They're looking good. Sweet. We found 4 of them and nothing on Amazon Music. Anything on SoundCloud? Nope. The thing with SoundCloud is sometimes it comes up with, say, someone re-uploads a track, and I don't select those because it's publicizing someone else's channel which hasn't got full control or may have obtained the music non-legitimate. It's a non-legitimate channel for it. So, oh, that last one, damn. Oh, I need to refresh the page and select the right one. Site. Yeah, I'll go with that one because it's got this artist. I know that they are collabed together sometimes, so that's a fine collaboration. So that seems right. It seems like with the artwork as well, it seems like that's a legitimate selection. Track 4. Oh, I remember this one. I can't choose this one because that's not the official upload for that particular track, and it's not available on any other one. So I'm going to leave that for the diggers, people who want to go and use alternative source. Can't use that one because I don't understand who that is. And that's it. Commit to site. That was a very short one. So clicking this takes a few minutes. It actually does a git commit in the background. And I should be able to say, go and open up a new window. Go over to a selection tracklist project. And we have our work over here, which is in pending state. So 517. Draft 517. And it's just usually every single file in here, and I'll just grab the migration file as well. Open file. Yeah, 517. Save. I made those changes. If I commit these, then I'll be able to pull those new changes and be in a good state. That means that the selectiontracklist.com site is ready to go on Friday when that track gets uploaded. It goes. With selection.com, it's a manual release. I have to click the button to send that out, so I can pull the latest updates. I need to commit them, don't I? Commit. Now I can pull, and that'll pull down any of those changes I did on the administration panel. And for good measure, I can push those so that this track site is up to date. So nothing else on there, nothing else on there. We're going to get onto some of the harder things. Yes, it was, we were trying to do layer0.co, and when we log into here, we deployed, but it wasn't working quite right. So let's log in. Give me a second while I authorize my account. There we go, back to program. So it was admin.tracksplay.com, which we were trying to deploy to, and if we go to one of these deployments, this link here, it looked like we were logged in, but then when we tried to do anything, it's failed in the background. I think we can go over to one of the actual individual builds, load up the site log, and when we request that page, we should have a log come through, which will give us some information of what's gone wrong and why. It will help us debug and fix the issue. And I think it might have been secrets, which means that we're going to see this page a lot. Just checking the messages. Wow. Wasn't expecting it to take so long to load up. Let's try this Edge one. Maybe it's hydrating? I don't know. Oh. User code timeout error. Oh, that one worked. Eventually. So, say if we go to shows and we've got these shows and we go into something which requires authentication, one of those pages you can't load in, it should have given us a log. In this console, it's saying, hey, you can't do it because I can't find this user. So this is one where I had to sit down for, because it's going to take a lot of concentration. Well, hello. Thank you for joining me down here. Yeah, I usually stand up for my streams, but because this one is going to take me concentration, it's a bit more comfortable for me to sit. We might have some silent moments while I figure out what is going on, and we can get through it together. Feel free to throw in some chats if you see anything. But yeah, thank you very much for joining me. And I didn't rig up to Dashi Cam this week, as we're a bit late, so no to Dashi Cam. So it's confused. It's trying to do this connection, and it's saying API super base user. So I have a feeling we go into... Bear with me 1 second. Sorry about that. Tadashi was tearing up his bed. Because I don't want him to tear up his bed because it was expensive. never useful. Alright, we're back over here. Save that. Close. We were looking at locally, when we're dealing with it locally, we have a request which sometimes goes through asking, hey, who are you? And what are you doing? So if I refresh this page, I should see a user event off, like that one. And what we see on the production one, we have this API sync-based user, but it's not going anywhere. It's just getting ignored, failing, while it's still trying to do that. And I have a feeling we need to get that routing right. So, one sec. I'm back. Resource library. I think it's a resource library. Docs. So we're looking for routing. We want to route that request to the app itself. Not cache the path. We just want it to kind of maybe proxy through or render with app. I think that was one of them. And I don't like how they got different. Tadashi, leave it. Let's look for a decent example. I did have an example. Let me see. I can go through my history of this, and it might yield me something. It was way back. It was a few pages. Because there was a way where I was getting it working. It wasn't fully working on this, so I ripped it out and I thought I'd do a separate project for it. Let's have a look. Like this. The only way I can check whether that's going to work is to deploy it, which is a long-winded process. So let's go and config run Supabase user. So what this is going to do is it matches it against this path, and it's going to render with its own application. Actually got a description there. Renders a result from the serverless cloud using the application. Use this method to respond with a server-side render or API result from your application. Oh, options. Options for transforming the request you send to the app from the response you've received from. So we need to wait about 5 minutes and we can then try a new deployment. We'll come up on here, we'll go to default, and it'll pop up number 12. While we're there, I got about 2 gigabytes of data I can clear off, which will make my environment quicker. I'll ignore the other ones. Because at the moment, I'm still a bit... My computer struggles because I only have less than 100 gigabytes left of a terabyte drive, and it just hates life. Thus, it's very difficult. Yes, I do need to clean out. No, I haven't had time to get around to it. Thanks for asking. And it's got a message a friend. Are we playing tonight? Hello, silent visitor. Oh, Hex! Ahoy, ahoy! Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope you and Curator Kitty are alright. You probably noticed I'm an hour later than normal. Yeah, I was at an event. It was great seeing you. Thanks for stopping on by. Yeah, I'm trying to just be chill today. Feels like these streams are getting more and more chill or lazy. I don't know. You tell me. Oh, come on. Oh, yeah, we can go over to GitHub. We can go to... Well, that was loud. Tracks. See any actions? This yeah, it's on the right step, so we should over here refresh this page, see number 12 or not. It doesn't have to. Oh yeah, there we go, there's 12 just popped on in there. I'm not getting all those messages through, mate. What do you got? Nothing with a little chill. I got the messages up in front of me. Ah, there we go. It came through. It came through real late. I noticed it on my monitor screen. Well, the big TV I have, which has this stream on. And I was looking down at screen on my Twitch feed, and it wasn't coming through on there. But it's yeah. Thanks for letting me know that it's nothing with a little bit of chill. Most of this will be waiting. It's definitely the most entertaining Twitch stream you'll ever come across. Waiting. It's doing things. Waiting for deployment. Yes, we got a deployment going out, and it's creating snapshots. So I should be able to close off these last deployments, and close off that too, and close off that and that. Tab view. Log this, and then go on to one of these in new tab and see how it goes. Lambda not scheduled error. I don't even know what that means. We'll learn together. Continue using your site. We should have some logs here. And it should have hit that exact route at once. Let's look in these logs. It's saying I'm not signed in, but it thinks that I'm signed in. Thank you very much for that. Let's go over here, and it's now again doing this. Connection error. It's going hem as well. Oh, don't even know whether it actually hit that route. And this isn't giving me anything useful. Refresh the page. So Hex, how are you and Kitty? You doing okay? I hope you're doing okay. It's like a weekly check-in. Someone's at my mum's front door. Or you know, if you ever have these Ring doorbells, they keep going off all the time. But it's kind of useful because I have it so that I know that my mum's okay. She lives in a different town, so I know that each day she goes in and out to take the dogs out, and it's quite comforting knowing that she's okay. This light here is really bright for lighting up this space. Maybe I could make a bit there. Like that's full brightness behind me. Oh, that works. That could work. I'll change the color tone. Yeah. There we go. Toned right. I should have done it earlier. It's because it's getting darker now. Just weeks ago, it seems like it was bright till late, but outside it looks pretty. I think we've got a couple more hours of daylight, maybe 1 or 2, and it's gone. I'm not getting an ounce of information from this. So we're going to open up that documentation again. What was it? It was on another page, I think. Or going to the proxy, and it was this render with app. I don't know whether I need to like explicitly say get and the other header options. My mind goes blank all the time. Maybe give it another try and then switch off the internet to stop it from doing that. It's still going, so my browser's going to die because it's failing. How else could I test this without having to deploy it every single time? There is a way on how I can restart this server and use the, it's called the layer 0. So I can load it in dev mode, and that might load it up. But I think the dev mode doesn't do the server APIs how I want it to, because of the porting like that. Can't get to one because something refused on this one. This is the exact same issue which I fell in with this, and I tried and tried and tried and tried and tried. I think I reached out to support as well, and they didn't yield me a success. So maybe I left myself another hint in before I gave up on it. Let's go through the history. Anything to do with layer 0 config or XDN, what it was called before. There's a big remove admin features. We might have a decent hint in here. Maybe add the second / one. Oh, yeah, I was meant to add that file. I want to amend. And no edit. Yeah, I just did a force push. Come at me, bro. Close this up. This is where I left off on the last stream, where I was trying to get the online deployment working, and it wasn't. I knew it would be a hard one, and I've not done any work on it since last week. I just hardly open its computer because it's gone slow. It's not fun, so I dragged myself to be on here and try and get through it. And you can watch me burn fire, but as long as it's a little bit entertaining, we can chat about it. It helps me kind of get through these sessions a bit more as well. I'm also very tired. Fatigued from my daytime job. It's actually getting better for me. Oh, he's been out for a walk. A long walk. So he's tired. But it's still definitely just changed my pattern. I used to be up until 2 a.m. most days. Now, midnight, I can struggle to get to, and I'm up by 7:30 in the morning. It used to be a 9 o'clock waker, so definitely Duggo has changed my working. So I can't. It's been a long time since I've been able to burn a long day coding throughout the day and coding throughout the night, it's definitely become much harder. I just noticed that I wasn't getting all those messages. I just looked over to the screen. I can see the message going crazy. Thank you very much for messaging in. But my Twitch app on my mobile phone seems to just not get it. So let me have a catch up with what you guys are saying, because I thought I was just completely alone there in my own little world. You're doing quite well. Hectic but good. Good to know that you're doing well, guys. Hey, oh, Bob Ross, welcome back. Have a super cool screenshots of tiny kernel. Oh yeah, we want some of those tiny kernels. Last time you made it, I think it was a login and we had just a prompt. I think you was able to echo something. That's pretty cool. I have you. Yep, teamwork. We got you. We got each other, guys. Dude, I can't believe you're still at high school, finishing high school, and you're still doing all this stuff. You got so much energy, man. Stuff you got to pay your dividends. I like that. I was sleeping good, but then gone back to sleeping at 7 a.m. and waking at 1 p.m. Whoa, what? How? No, don't do that too. Don't do that. the proper night owl is... I know the internet is super addictive, and when you're into the zone... I've done it a few times where I've been burning code really late. But vitamin D, the sun, daylight is really what you need. Well, what I need as well. Especially being vegan, it's very difficult to keep those levels up with my diet. And I get narky, I get fatigued and tired, and I lose my mind, my memory and everything. So that's why I'm looking at this code sometimes. I'm like, what am I actually doing? You've probably seen it a few times, like me just staring at this and going like, where are we? So yeah, make sure you do get outside much more than me. I do get outside. This guy, the doggo's made me get outside more. I need to, maybe if I restart the Twitch app on my phone, it'll actually bring in the chat messages, because you guys are busy and I can only see them on my TV, which I can't read them. Sweet, I need to stream it as well. Come on, give me the messages. What do you guys say? "16 hours in the past week." Dude. Sleep is very important. You may not think it, but it's very important, man. Let's give this a try. Probably because I can't see the chat, like it means that you guys aren't involved, so just gonna quickly log into it now and get it as a supplement on the side of my screen. Because I don't like the thought of you guys getting ignored, that I'm not seeing. I'm not seeing your message come on through. So there we go. If I close my password, yeah. I can. So I just put it on the side here. I can switch to it every so often to check what's going on. So we have a lambda not scheduled error. So that's why this error is coming through. That's okay. I think it just needs a refresh. we had just added in this new path. We've deployed. Refresh the page. Takes a minute for it to boot up. Let's see. Do we have a network when we go onto one of these? And it goes nuts. Refresh the page. Can we do a curl to that? That would be better. So it's not going to be shows. It's going to be get the right path. Super base. User, and we want to make sure it's a X post. Oh, there we go. There's a bug which we cannot find module cookie parser required in stack. Why is cookie parser not in here? But it is, Kyle. It is in dev dependencies. Okay. Let's move it up to the dependencies. There's actually quite a few dependencies for the server side too. Busboy needs to go in there. I think Superbase JS. Yeah, that's on the server side. So once it's finished doing that thing, it might pop up there, and we'll move the other ones manually, and it should be fine. Express, FilePond. Yeah, I think a lot of these might need to be on the dependency side. Come on. It's saying, hey, I can't find this module because when it does this dev dependencies, these are what it will work on in for the browser side, but for the server side, we have a few other things which it needs. I think that's how Layer 0 does it. Let's have a look at the docs. Dependencies. Oh, welcome back. Welcome back, Bob Ross. Have a look at the bottom of the README. You can see screenshots. GitHub. Tiny kernel. Oop. Oh, tasty. Tiny. So you're still having to with this tiny kernel, is it still going through QEMU? Yep. And you're using a emulated Linux on Windows. I like that. That's cute. Tiny kernel. Dude, you're actually all over it. Are you like in your teens and you're bashing out C code for kernel? It's a great learning process. That's our VGA. How are you debugging this? Ubuntu X. You're not debugging or testing this. Yeah, test-driven development. If it's even possible, it should be possible on the C. Hopefully, it is, so that when you're working with one of these files and you say you call in one of these definitions, you're certain that this VGA default set color is getting called with the parameters you defined, and there's no crazy bugs in here. But I'm pretty sure at compile time, it's going to tell you it's not going to compile. See you later, Hex. Have a good one. Thanks for popping in. Enjoy the walk. Do send some pictures. Cereal pork. Good luck. Before long, your tiny kernel is going to be as fat as, I don't know. It's going to be a fat kernel for pH. Quite possibly need to fix the serial port driver so that I can get output to my terminal when running. Skittles! Oh man, I love Skittles. You're doing good. Good work, man. Good work. Virtual pattern back. There you go, mate. And I was looking at, oh yeah, I was looking at dependencies. So here it is. Dependencies versus dev dependencies. To reduce serverless cold start times, we limit packages in the dependencies section only to those which are used at runtime. The lazy fastboot package must be included in all dependencies. Other packages not used at runtime should be in dev dependencies. Okay, cool. So, did that go up there? No, it didn't. So the ones I'm going to move are those two. And it did say to add fast boot in there. So we've got fast boot, cookie parser, and let's throw that up in here. Put it with Slugify. Busy bus boy, we're going to need that. Cause, yes. View file pond, I think. No, we don't need that. Don't think we need that. We need the file pond back end though. So we'll put that back down here. These guys. I don't think we need file pond actually in the back end. Let's look. We go into the server middleware and super base. This one needs Express, super base JS. So grab that over there. Where's Express? Express is here. Boom. What else do we need? We've got cores. So we've got all those. So bring this inside. We've got cookie parser. Check. We have Express. Check. We have Superbase JS. Check. And we have cores. Brilliant. Check. Save. Now we're going to open up upload, which is another service side. We have Express. Check. We have cookie parser. Check. We have Google Cloud Storage. Check. Busboy. Superbase. Sentry Node. Cores. Axios. It's not even on anyone. So yarn install Axios. Yarn add. I need to save that. Cancel, cancel. Save it before committing that. What else would I need across there? I think Nano ID. Not even how I'm using it. It's in the front end, so that's fine. Yeah, that's all I need. And there's that Axios coming through. So I'm going to commit that and this. Yarn check. Oh, there's some errors. Yarn install. I won't do an update of them just yet. I'm going to put them in place and see if that fixes, because updates throw in more, I don't know, complexity and variables to the problem which I'm trying to solve. So, configuration, depend depths for server side. Commit that. Pull and push. Oh, I was not paying attention. So, how are the skills, mate? They're going alright? Have you downed the bag already? It's switching so much. So, when we check out the turn and kernel, and what is it going into? Source, kernel, and memory. Let's have a look. See, this is alien to me, mate. What are you sweating so much for? Selection kernel. I think if it was to make some like low-level thing, it would probably be a music player. Damn. It's a lot of mental capacity when dealing with this. And when there's a weird bug deep in your code which doesn't surface itself until a whole bunch of higher level things start using it, then you have a bit of a problem. I think I came across someone writing a piece of code and they didn't set the right amount of memory allocation, so they continued on, there was no problems, and later on it just was randomly crashing. They didn't know until they realized the mistake of the memory allocation well early in their code's development. So just call it selection. I really like your website. What do I use to host? So for mikal.com, it's actually on github.mikal.com. It's hosted on GitHub as IO, and I just use some clever DNS settings for it. So that means it's quick. I use Gatsby for that, but you can equally use any static site generator. For selection.com, this is deployed to layer 0. Layer 0 allows me to have both static site generated and a bit of server side generation. So you notice when navigating through these pages, it's going to grab the information straight from the database instead of those generated pages and refresh. This means that when we have like a show playing in the background, navigating to other parts of the site allow that to work. And if you stream more often, I would guess you would have at least 30 viewers per stream by now. Maybe. I just I'm a lazy streamer. And watching code and watching me struggle, I don't think it's entertaining. I just do it for the fun of it, really. Good skills. you've had quarter of the Skittles. Is it one of those small bags? Or is it like the cinema size bags? You know, the ones which like quid 50, £2, £3, depending on where you're getting them from? What's like 100 grams of Skittles? You're going in. You are going in. Yeah, how much magic point there is with the pointer. There is a bug somewhere in there. I bet you. For some reason, my second test, I couldn't read with memory. Okay. Layer 0, it's free until you scale massively, and then they want your money. I don't know how they're doing it, but they're not charging me. So, yeah, that's fine. It's like Netlify or now Vericel. It's pretty much the same, but freer, and the configuration is a bit of a pain. Selection is a pretty big site. Not that one. We have quite a fair few visitors month to date. So last month, 40,000 visitors unique and 100,000 page views, just to, you know, sort of flex. And this month we're almost there. We're about halfway, so our page views we're doing good. We're doing good. I think on average, yeah, we're slowly growing. But it's not my project, it's someone else's baby, and they've entrusted me to make the site look pretty, maintain it. I do it for free. I just do it because I enjoy doing it. Just like how you're making a tiny kernel. Selection as a brand, I don't own. It's not my brand. I don't take rights for it. The website, the design is by Dorian, and the coding is by me. So I've coded up the site. Both parts of we're parts of the Selection community. So we like the community brand. We like Selection brand. And we did it out of our own hearts, and mostly our own pockets as well. I do get donations, did get a little bit of a kickback, just as a bit of help to kind of help us concentrate on it when we were trying to get it all through. But each and every week I come on here and I do this project because I love doing it. It could be most of a full-time job. Yes-ish. I don't think there's any monetizing structure for me on there, and I can't do that because it's not fair for me to piggyback on funds for someone else. My full-time job is this, Shopify.com. I'm an engineer here, and I spend all my days looking at the code and making a small improvement to make the project better for the long term. Yeah, I work at Shopify. So the code which I do on this stream is not a representation of what I do at my work. I try and to do the best practices I can on my streams, make it entertaining, and I use this as a way on being able to speak about code, continue my ability to semi-teach, whether you're learning something or whether you're not, feeling more comfortable about being in front of a spotlight, even because, remember, I started doing this in 2020. when, you know, there was a little thing called the coronavirus and a pandemic, and people were having to lock down. That's just been funny. So we couldn't go to developer meetups or talk, and it's also a skill I'm not too great about, and I'm not done at designated talks. It's something which I'm getting the talking skill into, and then I can make a decent amount of talk around it. Ruby is the main language we use at Shopify. Company's code. Yep. Have you noticed this? I'm a teapot. It's because we've done a simple curl post of this, and the response to that is fine. So where that teapot has come through on Superbase, I actually put it in so that I know that it's partially working. Anything which is not a post to auth or get to user, so when we're doing a get, it's either going to be logged in or not logged in. But knowing that we got this I'm a teapot means that most things are working. This file's loading, and we just try to get to this, and it's going to try and read a cookie. There's no cookie we've provided, so we're probably going to get a 500 failed to get user, which is okay. Or in this case, it's not going to do anything and time out, which is equally it's not ideal. Let's see, can I go into the latest build? It would be build 14. Boop. And click on this. See, it timed itself out. Let's give it another get. There's our get request. So it's come on in. It's passed it upstream with some bytes. Don't know why. And then it response has got a relocates to sign in. Oh, I know. Interesting. Okay, so let's give this. I don't know why it's actually doing that. We'll find out why, because it's probably come to this site because we got that a bit of a redirect. What was it? Let's close down this now. And it's decided that I want you to redirect to this. So it's reading this URI and going, sorry mate, but I don't exist and you need to log in. So go over here. And this is this page now, logging in. Might be able to get a cookie from that as well. And it might, I hope it doesn't, but it might get itself into a infinite loop. Well, it doesn't like something. Rather annoying now. Oh, that time out. That's expected as well. Oh no, it's trying to pump out that many requests per second that it's now, you can see it's run off, and I can't stop it. Stop, damn you. Yeah, the UK has forgotten about most of the COVID. I was just out a moment ago in a social environment, and yeah, it's like it never happened. I think I'm a human. I think. Am I a human? Oh, are we human? I don't know. That's a real hard question to answer. I'm a little teapot, short and stout. You know. Just on that one. Yeah, I'm not going to type that out. Actually, remember, I just opened it up on here, so I can just click on it here. Please be save. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. What's it mean? Code wave? Code splash? Code wave trip? It looks like VS Code, a wave, splash. Code wave splash. Hex wave. Click on the arrow. Oh, wait a minute. Let's have a look. But wait, there's more. Oh yeah, there's more. There is more. Oh, you got oh. Is there pixelation there? Can I zoom on in? Boop, 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 boop. What is this? I don't understand. It looks like a mistake, but I think it's it's deliberate, and I spotted something else. Bob Ross, please fix. Oh. Can't forget dope mode. Yeah, it's hard to make it sharp. And it's a bit busy, I think, but the angle, measure this width, I think this here just needs pulling in just a smidge. Just a smidge. And I don't know. It really depends what your angle is, and maybe if you're trying to say, hey, this is a layer of the shape, and you're trying to make it a different angle. Then I'd get that if it was like offset and it was clear. But who am I? I'm not an expert designer, but I thought those are things which my eyes were drawn to that. But yeah, hex wave. So you're doing so many different things, mate. Again, virtual high five or virtual pat on the back. QQ. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was trying to get this page of work before I had to kill it because it ran away with all my CPUs, all of them, cheeky, and leave me with a state of confusion and brokenness in my heart. Where am I going with that? I was trying to run this and it's saying, hey, this just does not exist, and then it would try again and again and again and again and again. And was I getting? No, it was generally connection refused, connection refused. And do we have any of that in the back end here? I don't want a PWA, so I'm going to switch over to the PWA side. Switched off there. Because I have a feeling it's kind of going into the service worker maybe. Ah. How else am I going to debug this? We've got all this information. This is all I've got. And it's saying, hey, when I'm trying to connect to this, so if I copy this as a curl, go into maybe a new tab. Heck, I'll just use this one. That's a curl, and oh, that obviously it's got to fail to connect. Why didn't I see? Why is it trying to connect to localhost 3000 on production? I know why it's trying to connect to localhost 3000 on production. There's a configuration which no, I don't know why it's doing that. When we're deploying, when it picks it up, it I think I might know why that's coming through. There's a base URL which needs to be defined, and I have a feeling it's somewhere in here, but I'm going to have a look through the whole project. Let's look at 3000. It is elusive. It's either in the configuration or at build time it's defaulting back to something. I think I've fixed this as well. Let's go over to our production selection track list. Go to environments. I might not be able to show these ones, so bear me a second while I look at the configuration. Yeah, as I thought, let me go to a configuration which I think I can show. I can't show this configuration, sorry. Yeah, so bear with me a second. So my configuration is missing a base URL environment variable. And for some reason I just make that secret actually. There we go, that's now I can come back to program. So this environment variable, we've got base URL, and I think we need to put in whatever it is on here. So when the application is speaking with itself, it's going to start off with that URL instead of localhost 3000. And I'm going to check in here the generated code for it, or I can check down here. Because it'll be somewhere. Search for 3000, search report maybe, all good. You can trust me. Yeah, I don't mind you, Owen. It's the rest of the world, which is, and then the backup streams. Where is it defined, mate? We generally seen when we go onto one of these pages, it's going to try and call out to localhost 3000. But it's not defined anywhere in the application. Gonna put up build time. That means I need to go over to the settings on this and add that in. If we can. New repository secret. And it's going to be, for now, I'm just going to have it as that permalink, which we got given. Back out of that. Maybe I'll be okay with just redeploying the site and see if it picks up that new configuration. Also, maybe I can download the file. Well, it's not going to be in the CSS. You can take that off list. The fun thing with this is the start of the page. If you noticed up here, it's CSS inlined in here. So it's all the things which are needed to get the page started, and then the rest of the CSS is loaded in later. Most of the CSS is not needed, but it's, for some crazy reason, that's what it wants to put in when it builds the page. I was thinking that somewhere deeper down, it's in play. Not exactly. It's not really bloated. That file is only 34 kilobytes. So any of the pages is less than 40 kilobytes. Port 3000 is a default port, so that's where I'm thinking it's coming in as a default port. So me redeploying that site with that base URL, might have already written that. It might be Nuxt.js base URL. Ooh, this might lead us somewhere. Let's have a look at the code here in Axios lib plugin. Maybe. Let's see. Is it defining a 3000? They're text test fixtures. There it is. So we have API port or port default host. That's where it's picking it up. The Axios. And that would be in middleware, auth, and here, the default. So, to get around that, I could API host equals base URL and API port equals 80. That'll fix it. Toop. Let's start off. And what was it? It was a configuration change and add API host plus port. I was taught how to be rich every morning. I make a list of 10 goals and then only do one of them. No modules, here you come. So how many is left on your goal list? 9? That's good saying, mate. So I did push that, did I? Push. That push is going to trigger off a action to build. Just see it. We should see it. No, it's not on this one. It's on a different repository. Admin. Duke. There it is. You want to see something cool? I was going through some of my videos of Alton Park, and this is me riding, and my cousin there. I enjoy this clip so much. Yep, I do rides. That is definitely me on the bike. That's a 360 camera, mate. So if I open up this in VR player, it should allow me to go around it like this. So there's my cousin as I ride past her. Cool, right? Cool having a 360 camera on the bike. And I think I exported it as a higher resolution clip. I don't know. Did I? Yeah. Oh no, wow. Wow, I broke this clip big time. Yeah. This is a Suzuki GSXR 600. Has some downloads. Oh, actually. That's number 15. Some trackside shots. Why not? Ooh. Loud. I don't race. I go on track for fun. Yeah, it's a good way to meditate. I put the helmet on and it's just me hanging about on a bike, trying to hang on to a bike, going silly fast. I think number 2 is a cool one. Yeah, you can see my face in there now. Yeah, I'm pretty proud about those. I've yet to get the knee slider in though. My cousin can do it. So that's what I do on my days off. Or when I book it in. It's not cheap though. But software engineering, it does allow you to do a lot of things because you get paid quite a nice penny. So you're going good places, mate. Just try and keep a bit of a social life, you know, like some other hobbies away from the computer. Yeah, definitely sharpen our skills, but also have some other things which aren't so computer orientated, so you have a bit more of a life away from it. Because me realizing that late, it took me a long time to kind of get a bit more out and spend more time away from the computer. Yeah, you're only just starting, mate. I'd really would recommend either it be like even solo activities, which isn't so much indoors, or like maybe for you, bouldering, climbing walls. That's a very popular one in the community, software engineering community. Something which definitely just gets you away from the computer. You can't do computering or even be near a phone while you're doing the activity. And ideally with other people where you have to trust them a little, or in a social environment where you both are achieving good things. For me, motorcycling on track, when I come off and I've been having a good time with my friends on track, or overtaking each other, or we've been keeping up with each other, and we come off and we say, oh, did you see this one thing? And look how fast we went. Did you notice at that corner? You almost had me. I had you. Those sort of conversations, you come off and you have a smile on your face. That's so worth it. All this code stuff, yeah, it's great, but at the end of the day, most people don't understand what's going on underneath the hood. They pick up the mobile phone application. They watch these Twitch streams and go, oh, that's okay and simple. There's so much sophistication which goes into this. Countless hundreds of thousands of hours of engineers around the world who have spent time just making this. And that's it. No one really knows it. Did you have fun? Yeah, you may have had fun, but they can easily be replaced as well. Little rant. I can't believe you're 10 months into programming. You're in your teens and you're already writing your own kernel, doing your own logos. To be honest, though, when I was in my teens, I was writing websites and taking on the world and making social networks and stuff. So I was also there. I was quite antisocial. But the work which I was doing, I was a bartender at the same time. So I had to be a bit social. Yeah, that's £3.10, mate, for WKD Blue. Or £2.95 for a Budweiser. Back when it was cheap enough. And I had to be social because I was an entertainer in that way. that forced me to it because I had to make money. I couldn't rely on code to be my money maker at that time. Oh man, yeah. UK schools, high schools and stuff, very bare minimum. College, networking, yeah. Programming, university, computer science is a course which you'll probably want to go do. Computer science will teach you what you're learning pretty much now. Get a degree if you go in and go for there. So there's two options which you'd probably take. You'd probably go for university, get the papers. So that means when you're going for job interviews, you've got the papers which give you experience. But there's also the second option is just go for the experience. Start from the bottom and work your way up. Work for very little and gain that experience. For me, I didn't do computer science. I did digital film and post-production. So I have an affinity with film. So I make YouTube videos sometimes. Very rare because I don't like the editing part. So I went down a route of self-taught, which you're doing, and gaining experience. So I had to work on WordPress sites, which I really hate, and work on loads of projects which I didn't enjoy for very little money in most cases, but okay enough money, not some minimum wage. Well, in one case it was. And then over time I brought the experience. 20 years doing this. So it warrants automatically, you have 20 years of coding. You're starting that in your teens. And if you count that year, and especially if you was to code something for a client or for someone else as a paid job, and you was given a title, then you can claim that you've been doing that for a long time. And that warrants you to get into seniority. But the computer science degrees, they do teach you a lot of algorithms, different thought patterns. So you kind of get the fast track, but university costs not like nearly 30 grand. 30 grand for a piece of paper or something which you would do anyway. I don't know. It's all down to you. And what you feel you get out of it. But at the end of the day, you need experience. Everyone will need experience regardless. If you just could step out of university, they'll say, but where have you worked? So even if you do go to university, have a side gig. Definitely have a side gig. Have a side hustle. Something you're coding for while you're at university, but don't let it overdo that. If you're able to do that and keep yourself sane, go for it. Also, university will make you a little bit social as well. Accidentally, depending on your type of personality. Because you will see people. You'll want to be in that social environment and not dependent on your parents, and learning how to fend for yourself in a controlled manner instead of going full deep end. It's doable. I don't know. Each take their own journeys. I think I'm going to computer science and networking. Cool. Would recommend freelance at my agent's high school. If you have the entrepreneur hat, you're able to feel comfortable about talking to people on the phone and talking on video call, conference call, then yeah, freelancing is possible, but it is about communication. I'd say 60 to 70% of it's communication and the rest of it's coding, because if you're not communicating about asking the client what they want, and you communicating reiterating back to them what is possible and what you can do, and communicating over the course of time where you are at with that code, then you're going to have pissed off clients, because they'll be like, you not spoke to me, where have you gone, you've gone dark, and I paid you all this money, and what have I got for it in return? And you lose trust very quickly. Been there, done that. Oh yeah, cool. Yeah, so you're already 50% insane. All starting early, so there's plenty of room to continue that journey for the rest of the insanity. Yeah, you have to have a certain level of non-sane to do this. I have friends who churned out kernels. They know their shit around code, and they also have. Well, some of them have low social skills. Some try to socialize, but very easily closing up, and others are very social and still know a lot. So it's a different field out there, but it's definitely a career. There's lots of money, so much money in it right now, and I think for the indefinite future, there's lots of money in it. If you're confident about your code and what you can deliver, or if you've got like a niche or something which you found, hey, I can do this, it takes me a few minutes and it solves the problem. Fiverr will definitely get you those experience skills and get a little bit of money through. Get a lot of things done on Fiverr. There's a lot of competition on Fiverr as well. You know, Fiverr. So it's on demand. I was on here for a little bit. I think I still have an account somewhere. It's probably disabled. This allows you to, people can, hey, can you make me a WordPress site, or can you code me up an algorithm to sort through a CSV file, or get something to scrape some information from the website on a regular basis. Those are gigs which I've received through Fiverr. But again, communication. But that's one way you can get side hustles and gigs. Other ones would be to work for agencies, or if you're at university or college, go to your careers office and they'll put you in the right direction for places which are hiring interns and part-time staff. That's definitely going to help a lot. Getting your feet in the ground in the office or onto a project, you learn so much. You're here with me today, you're learning on a project. As I struggle through this, by proxy, we're talking about it and I'm just speaking. We're not pair programming in a way where you ask me the questions in person. But yeah, doing the best we can with the technology we've got. Dude, at 15, I think, what was I doing at 15? I was chasing girls. That's a thing which you do. And I was also writing up my my first web project, which was the Half Cube. It's like what I'm doing now for radio stations. And I think I also maintained, remember the pub I was working at, the bar I was working at? I said earlier that I was working a bartender job. I was maintaining the website for that as well. So I was getting paid for working the bar as staff, and I was getting paid ad hoc for maintaining their website. Girls? I like girls! You're not chasing them because remember, you're the only guy who even remotely knows how to program at your grade. I'm like the odd one out. I kind of get a picture of where you're at, Owen. It's you got a very keen eye, and that's why I think you could go places in the industry. When it comes down to girls and liking girls and stuff like that, they will come and they will go. You do what you do, and that's why I say the other parts of social life will get you more exposed to people, and exposing people gets you exposed to those sort of relations, because it's really easy to lock yourself into your bedroom or in your studio or whatever, and just code away and not see another soul for a long time. Getting outdoors, walking the dog. If you have a dog, if your parents have a dog, walk the dog. That's why I had to Dashi. Gets me out, and thus in proxy speak to people. Even that is enough social for me and beyond. For me, being in my 30s now, I had to work on my body. So fitness. Fortunately, you're able to down a full bag of Skittles, and it not affect you. I have no understanding of what your physique is like, but at that age, you're able to consume everything. Like what's that? Gorb. What's it Gorb? Pokemon. What's it? What's that one which consumes everything? Just sucks everything up. No, I'm completely off. There's it's a circular one. It just sucks everything up, and yeah, the big pink one. Yeah, what is it called? What is it called? I need to find this now. This guy. There we go. That's the analogy. Right now, at your age, you're able to just consume everything, and it just... Where's it going? It's going nowhere. And only until... I'd say your mid-20s or early 20s, depending on your metabolism and stuff, that starts making an effect. But also fitness, it's a good way to kind of release the mind, especially when you've been working on a hard problem. Doing a walk, run, weights, whichever you're into or get into, you've got plenty of time, mate. It's a great way to kind of reset. Whenever I'm stuck, it usually is get myself away from the computer, because it's just not going to happen. That's why I've ended streams, because it's just not happened. And then the next day or an hour or so later on, I come, that is what was the problem. And then you come back to it with a bit of a fresh mind, a bit of new energy. You have a tortoise? Turtle? I like a turtle. He can walk a turtle, but it'll take you a long time. I bet you he's super quick when he's hungry, or when he's just like in the mood, he's like across the carpet. Kirby, that's the one. £200, you know that is heavy. What's that in kilograms? See, I work in metric because I decided, what is it, like 10 years ago or something like that, when I was coding, doing conversions from imperial to metric was just getting really annoying. So I make all my code metric, and then if I need to display something in imperial, I do that conversion in application. But if it's stored in a database or anything like that, it's in kilometers or it's in meters or pennies. Oh, that's about me. But at your age, that should not be right. Yeah, I need to be 85, but I'm definitely not that. I'm close to that 200 pounds. See, for programmers of your age, there's one or two things: super skinny, super scrawny, and geeky. I have no clue what you look like, mate. And just like you can eat, and it just gets to a point of stopping, and it doesn't happen. You can eat sweets and everything like that, and it just doesn't No. Or you're the other side. And you just pile it on. It really depends on your genetics, mate. For me, I have to be really careful because my genetics will make me obese if I just look at food. He sits in the backyard. And nearly 200 pounds. Well, no, more. Currently a little bit more. Wouldn't think that. I'm working on getting it down to lower than 200 pounds. And at my age, things creak. It's not fun. Think double your age and things get much harder, mate. So try and set some good, like, set things up good and early, and you'll be alright. Oh, you sent me through. Is this safe for work? No. So, yeah, like you can be 200 pounds, like, and the one on the right. That's what I'm working towards. But I'm more. That's not 200. That's much more than 200 pounds, mate. That's more than 200 pounds. It's surprising the difference between like 200 pounds. More like this right now, where I want to be more like that because looks right. Anyway, we digressed. Is this going to do the thing? Is it going to do the thing? Can I bear me a second while I go over to and get the magic link? I'm getting the magic link. Copy the magic link. Copy link address. I'm back over here. I need to grab this link and paste that over here. Oh, yep. Yeah. You might be on a winner here, mate. Okay, so LBS to kg, because I work in kgs. 210. You can spend time and get onto forum. Isn't that like, who did that recently? Oh. Don't do this. I don't know whether it is within your age range, mate. But this dude at your age, is it? Is that the teenage drug lord? And he was a big. What's the age range? I need to find the age range just so. If I remember, maybe I should. Oh, you can watch it. There you go. You can watch it, mate. Give it a watch. Don't do exactly what the guy's done because it's highly illegal. But from, I was watching it as a business entrepreneurial side where dude sets up a website. He's fulfilling orders, and he's done a niche. He's cornered the market, but in highly illegal, illicit activities, and he's now he was in prison, he got out of prison, and he's being watched, maybe going back in prison. Do watch it. I watched it the other day. Very interesting. And the dude, I think, was pretty much about your age doing this. And that's why when he brought this forum, the dude's like heavily active on one of the forums, and some other forums, and he got, I think it kind of helped him kind of get momentum it's just finding that niche, something which is right and morally right, and won't get you into the can with your own caution. And it's just yeah, give it a watch. Yeah, he put it onto the open web, not on Tor, the open web, and marketed it uniquely. And I found a fulfillment side that it was just him, and he was fulfilling that many orders. I calculated he must have had to do like multiple orders per second to fulfill it. So I think it was down to multiple, individual units of product, and I found that quite interesting of the fulfillment, and I really wish, no, I don't wish, but if it was a different product, him to get staff. He was at a point that he needed to get staff, and he didn't, so he burned himself out. Burnout, being stressed about work, overdoing it, and losing track of him on himself, so that you lose your guard and you start not liking the things you do. Oh, it was because the wiki. He was heavily active on a wiki, and being heavily active on a wiki, building your community, helps build recognition. But me, oh gosh, I used to be good on the wikis. I just don't have the time for them anymore. I spend 2 hours a week streaming me struggling. I think that's the amount of things I can muster, and then I just want to sit on the couch, eat food, like Kobe, take Tadashi for a walk, and sleep. I'm not even joking, mate. Those are the things which I want to do. I thought it was working. It's still got a local hosting. Or yeah, I guess you watched it then. Oh, it's what for me. I find it interesting. It really depends with one, if you have Netflix, two, if it's okay for that sort of subject to be talked about in your family. I did just explain it. There's a lot of interesting things on how it goes on, but yeah, I probably just gave away the most thing. I think the thing which found it interesting for him and his lawyers and stuff was how his emotion was not attached to the wrongdoing. That it didn't seem like a crime to him. You'll see when you hear a dub and we're hearing it and you're looking at his face, it's like smug, and that's upsetting. Like, what you're doing is bad. Oh yeah, it is. A normal person doesn't really respond. Well, I'm not saying usually people don't respond like that. We're slowly getting there. This is saying localhost still. Why? Maybe if I go over to here and go into the configuration and add those configs into here as well. The ones I just added into. It was API host, I think it was. Oh yeah, wait, you can actually see this, it's fine. I thought I had something secret, but I've hidden the secret. API port 80. Did I make that wrong here? API host. I'm sure I brought that through. Let's have a look. Go over here. I probably can't show you this part. Let's have a look. Oh, they are not configured. So the part I can actually show you is the environments are coming through. We've got the secrets coming through, but the host and port are not coming through. So let's go over here. Base URL, settings, secrets. Base URL, and it's got to be the link which you passed in. Cool, I think we're back, and I'll just rerun those jobs. So redeploy, but I just updated that environment variable. It should pick up on this next deployment, and then it won't be localhost, it will be wherever you find it. You're so close to finishing Mr. Robots, not finding a good time. Oh, isn't there a new series of Rick and Morty? I've not watched the series 5 yet. If I was caught red-handed for something, unless I know that I have lawyers, that's got to get me out. I'm gonna skip the court case and just go. No point. It won't happen though. Sneaky. Yeah, it was like obvious. You got me. Just yeah. Okay, let's go, and off you go. Yeah, if that's the case, you don't really put much of a fight and say, no, officer, what do you mean? But I don't know. I'm not a lawyer, so I'm only going for what the TVs go, and I've never been in that situation. I've never been in jail. I've never been in prison. I've been in the back of a police car once. I think it was trespassing or something like that, and someone called and I got sent home from there. I think that's about it. I've been pulled over while driving once. That was not fun. That was scary actually. Like, what have I done? I'm just driving. But it was nice about it. No, I've been goody two shoes for a good part of my life. Actually, I haven't got a Tadashi cam. They won't activate today. Just realised I need to shave. Yep. Another thing, grooming. So we're waiting for this to load to go into the deployment section, and then we'll retry the page. New deployments. There we go, it's going out. we gotta go check out the website. Dude, how are you doing this at the same time of... Oh, this is React? Nice. Let's have a look. WebAssembly. Bootstrap. Microsoft ASP Core Net. I guess you're using Virtual Studio. Never come across this. Later. Build client web apps with C. Just talk about going hard mode, mate. Oh, wow. I didn't think that's a thing. If it's using... Why do you need to use Bootstrap if it's... Is it for this? Let's Tailwind CSS UI. You better do... Tailwind URI. There is some... I'm not signing on this, but there's some like header pieces like that, which get you going. There might be free ones. There we go. Steal this code. There it is. There's all the code for a pretty decent looking website. Tailwind UI. And you even have a drop down. Ah, it's not working. Oh, that's PG. But it's easy to do that. And I think this is another hash on. Hey, we're doing the same as Tailwind UI. Come and pay us for them. I guess they're piggybacking on that. But yeah. How much? Ha. It's not much. Cool. You just like knocked that up while I've been trying to deploy this. Talk about flex, mate. Yeah, it's a good principle. Won't pay for CSS. I'll never pay for CSS. Well, I was waiting for this to deploy. Go to lint, done, 24 seconds. Do the thing. And then we should be able to refresh this page and hopefully it'll work. Oh, it won't. I can't promise anything. That's my local. I'm sure we're on number 18 by now. No, we're not. It's definitely 17. We want the off? Oh, Kyle. Oh, what have you done? Why have you done it like that, Kyle? Do you see the error? Do you see the error? You spot the error? I can't highlight the error because it's hooked to this. Actually, there's the error. You see it? HTTP, HTTPS. Ah. But why? Why is it done it like that? Oh, well... Ah, it's even defined there. So I can't override that HTTP. It's gonna be... Oh, you didn't, did you? I can just save myself a lot of pain about that. It's not even that base URL. I can go over here and just go Pete and then part that. Redeploy this. Have that in commit and I think that's all. Oh no. There's one more place which I need to make a change. Go over here. Go to environment configuration. Continue editing draft. I can change this. Get rid of that. I want to copy this. Boop. Copy that. Get rid of that. There's got to be API. Host, is it? I've forgotten already. API URL. Yeah. API URL and paste that in there. Boom. Activate. Go and deploy my site now. Oh yeah, and we need to push this. Push. I could edit it, but I just realized down here, that's where it is. I don't know what is browser base URL. I don't know how to set that true. It's fine. That URL should be picked up. So as this is getting deployed out again, go to actions. This gets deployed. It'll pick up those new URLs. This has been the slowest one, but we're almost there. Almost there. Hey Ryan, how's it going? See you on the YouTube side. Cool. Made a big pickle or something as simple as changing the environment. Thanks for the update. Yep. What have I been? 2 hours? Environment variables. And chatting. Just chatting. 2 hours, 15 minutes, and 3 seconds. 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know. You can probably check on the just right below me how long it's been going on. But I think we are almost there. If we can get this page to load and take those environment variables, get the user which is logging into, verify the user's logged in. That was the hardest part of getting the admin working. The next hardest part of the admin is being able to upload images. And I don't think I'm going to do that this week. You know what? I should change that. On my Restream. Stream title. Watch Kyle fail to code. Is that actually a command which works in Twitch? Yeah. I would have been able to code this a million times faster with tiny kernel. Right, where are we at? We're going into deploy section, so deployments. Let's go, number 19. What were we on at the start of the stream? We've done nine. No, we haven't done 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. We've done 8. I can't count. We've done 8. 8 deployments this stream, trying to get things working. I'm hopeful about number 19. Come on, number 19. Or number 20. But number 19, you got a lot of hope. Yeah, I'm still, man. No, I do not know binary math, and please don't test me. That just scares me. Like, okay, so what is it? Is like 8 of them, which is 0, and then you add a 1, and it's a 1, and then isn't that 2 bytes 1? Nope. Nope. I'm out. I'm not even trying. Nope. Don't even, Owen. No, don't. I know what you're gonna do. I know what you don't. You're gonna put a developer of Shopify right at Shane, man. I'm gonna have to hire you. 0 to the power of 6 more than 3, or 2 less than 4. Nope. Don't do that to me. Don't speak a different language. I can't. No. You're not allowed. You'll get banned. I don't even want to run that because it's probably like it's just. It's a long way to say 160, mate. You're not allowed. I thought he was gonna like write a whole message in binary and then claim that you wrote it in binary. No, because that mean you'd have to go from ASCII to, I think it's hexadecimal, then hexadecimal to binary. I think that's the quickest conversion for them all. We're all human, mate. Yo, Ryan, where you at? Seems you're writing in C, and you're writing a kernel in C, and you have to deal with memory management, and all that is a whole bunch of things which are switched on and things which are switched off. I guess so, and I'm really tired, man. Dude, you're back at school in a few weeks, right? Or have you finished? Are you going to college? It's like next week. Oh, you still got another week off. Then is it like you go back in on the 2nd and the 3rd, and then you properly start on the 6th. Wait, you're in UK, right? November the 4th. What happened? OG Smokes, thanks for the follow, man. Or woman. Thanks for stopping by. What's with this November gig? Why? See, September. Like that's like 2 weeks away. And how are you going back on a Saturday, mate? It just school doesn't happen on a Saturday. It's either you go back on a Thursday or Friday. I think that's how they run it, and then they go back on the 6th on a Monday. It's all right. It's all right. We're human. We got it. We got it. Are we still deploying? Oh, come on. It's still deploying. 37 followers. Cool. Thanks. I did start this with 0 followers last, I think it was November last year. So, thank you. Thank you for anyone who stops on by and says hi. Who watch it, who has the time to rewatch some of my streams for like maybe a small nugget of information, just me chatting away and trying to get things done. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Owen. And I guess, Ryan, you're still here? Sup? Do ask the questions. To give you some context, Ryan, Bob Ross in the chat, he's still at high school and he's writing his own operating system. And that one's sinking. Yeah. I need to go quit my job. I'm still looking at this and I'm going, what's going on? Why are you not doing the thing? Do the thing. Do I have any other sounds? Bruh. Oh, I do. I do have some other sounds. Now, Owen in the chat it's just gone and banned himself for talking in binary. Okay, how about I just open up a new tab, because that one seems to not be working. Let's give it another go. I know, Ryan. What are these kids doing these days? They scare me with their binary and everything. Stop it. I don't know what else you should be doing right now. I really don't. What does a normal, I'm not saying that you're not normal, but a non-Owen shaped teen do at a 9 o'clock on a Wednesday? Snapchat? TikTok? Snapchat's a dead thing, isn't it? TikTok. They do the TikToks. You're insane. Stop it. We're gonna give it another try on that one. I need to jump over to Supabase and reconfigure the... I'm going to grab this link. Go and start project. Give me that link. And it's on the staging server, because that's where we're at. Settings, I think it's API. Nope. Oh, authentication. Settings, there it is. Site URL. Boop, 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 boop. Nope. And TCP localhost. The base URL for your website used as an allow list for redirects and to constructing URLs in email. Save. Use a comma separated list of exact URLs can be permitted for post authentication. Can we use... Oh, this is just one URL and this is additional redirects. So I should, in the code, when doing sign in and this redirect, it should be able to redirect to the correct link. So I've got my magic link page there. I can go here, type in my thing there, go and do the thing. I should have a new email. Show. Just want to copy the address, bring it back over here, just override this, and there's our redirect to. Allow it. Allow it. Just allow it. Oh yeah. We. When was MySpace? MySpace was 2003 through to 2007. How long does that go? Dude, MySpace was dead before Owen was born. Well, nearly. we were changing colours on MySpace and putting on music and GIFs and stupid curses and what was it MIDI sounds onto the social networking platform before Facebook was a thing. Longer than 14 years ago. That was a whole teenager ago. I'd like to order one whole teenager, please. Damn. Does that like a what's? Oh, I don't even know what my MySpace was. You know, the way back machine. Did it actually archive it? How was it? Was it a subdomain? Like halfcube.myspace.com. I can't remember the name I had. No, there's no history of that. I saved you then. I think my MySpace was just like a website for my DJing. When I used to DJ. I used to DJ ages ago. I still have the domain. No, I don't have that domain. I used to have that other domain, but it got stolen from me, and I couldn't get it back. And where's all my uploads? Oh, I changed my name. That'd be why. Yeah, I need to fix that redirect. Are we logged in? No, we're not logged in. Lambda fail. How are we going to do that? Let's go into here. Click the refresh on this page. Oh. We got 541. And what's a 541? Uh, 541. It's not even defined as a 5. Holy. I have no clue. No clue. Well, it's going to the right URL. But not working. Nice got following Mixcloud. I upload to Mixcloud. I don't upload to SoundCloud that much. You like the recent mixes. I can't play them on stream. But I listen to them quite regularly. Dylan Knight was a good one. He was there on the Selection Discord. I did a Dylan Knight, the Selection Appreciation Day. I did a I gave the Discord community 2 or 3 options. Do you want R&B, house, or like future bass? And I gave them like 30 seconds to choose, and I put in some emojis, and they chose house. So they got a house set for the Discord. I thought that was pretty fun, like an interactive choose your journey Discord live radio show. You got it. Couldn't be delivered for policy reasons. Is that layer 0541? Out of workers. The traffic was too high for that request and could not be scheduled for processing within the scheduled timeout. Please contact support to upgrade your account. But why? But it worked. Can I get a It eventually worked. So no, it's not going to do the thing. Do the thing, please. I get a double yay. It eventually did the thing. It's not quick. That means the place which I've deployed this administration panel to is not going to be fit for purpose. And I don't really want to be admitting that, because I'm going to have to deploy to Heroku or open up my own DigitalOcean environment to deploy this administration panel. So Ryan, this does not mean good news that the administration panel for selection isn't happening very well. Yeah, I've got another sound for it. I got the sound for because I don't really want to change my host. And more the feeling of aww.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
No. I'm not doing that this stream. So I need to go through the list of docs, deployment, and find a different place to send my website. And all the other ones are not free. Kyobi? The fastest way to deploy applications globally? How much? Free, you say? What's the catch? Native features, more RAM. But what do we get with this? You get web apps, APIs and workers, continuously get deployment, load balancing, containers and Python, cool, and up to 2 gigs of RAM per service. We can deal with that. So, I'm not going to do that tonight because... Oh. I will have to experiment with that. That's going to be a maybe next week jobby. It will be next week. I might have, yeah. I actually have a week off work as well. Yay. Oh wait. I missed some messages. That's a legit idea. Yeah, I'm a bit miffed because it's working, but the performance is nah. Because that worker error is saying, "Hey, open up this page, confirm something's okay, and then come back, and then do something with some other things." I can't work with those, like, multiple seconds, 15 seconds to a one page transition. You gotta be kidding me. It's not doing anything special.
Bruh.
But this looks. If I switched hosts, we might. It might be all right. What? How do we do this? Oh, so it runs in a container. Doable. Yeah. A lot more configuration for that. It's a lot more for configuration, but I feel like that could work. There's also Google Cloud Run, Docker, which is another Docker container one, I think. Oh, the recommended DigitalOcean. DigitalOcean is another one. I've used them before. One other which is server. What's Fume? Infinite scale under a minute. What's it? Fume is an operations control panel powered by AWS. Includes features such as serverless. Yeah, go on. Automated deployments. Go on. And you can do both. How much?
Bruh.
I don't want to be paying. How long is the trial? Where's the trial? Where's the trial at? Because I can't guarantee that this is going to solve my problem. Okay, you got metrics, deployments and rollbacks, domain control, yeah, server-side rendering. But how easy is it? Variables. Well, for $20 a month, yeah, I could view that, but I could spend $5 a month on a DigitalOcean. Stormkit. Show me your price. So pretty much, I was back at this point a few months ago, like with selection.com, and there wasn't this many options. Vercel was one which I was looking at. But it's nice to see different hosting options and see if they, one, have a good, ample, free community side and room to grow into. If the project gets really, really busy, why are they charging for deployments? Free for every active community members. Deploy to your cloud, built-in backup system, monitoring, Docker container. It does seem like that's the way. Oh, we need to use our own cloud? Or is it proxy cloud? Or is this like something which sets up the cloud? I don't know. Yeah, I looked at Google Cloud, got Google Cloud run. It's again another Docker solution, so I could do a Dockerized project. Totally possible. And the Cloud Run. I've not tried it yet. I think it quickly ate up a lot of money when I tried it. Now they're getting you, yeah. You can host it on a VM. Yeah. Oh, there are options for DigitalOcean that platform. Which isn't that much. $5 a month. Doesn't cost much at all. Or even the very basic builds. It's because we need a worker online to verify that the user is who they are. So that's going to get hit a lot, verifying the user. So I think next stream, I'm going to have to give some of these a try. Different configurations, see which ones work out. So that's going to be a fun one. Trying each one of these. I'll probably set up a simple Docker container and go for the Docker ones. One, how easy to deploy? Does it work first time? And can it work in the flow? Okay. It usually takes me about an hour or so to set up and configure each one of these accounts. But that should be a fun one. So do check out that next week. But I'm definitely not doing it today. I am tired as. I need myself some water. Oh, I need to take Tadashi out. He's I've not got a Tadashi cam on today. I did say he's pooped out. He's sleeping like a good boy. Oh no, your earbuds died. You need to put those bad boys onto charge. You can't even hear what I'm saying now. So, right, we are gonna close up for today, and then I'm gonna put a note for myself. check out. Oh, damn. There we go. And I can close down more things. Yeah, we're closing for today. So thanks for hanging out with me today. It's actually really nice when you're not sat here completely on my own and going absolutely nuts. It's good to digress on a few things to just make Wednesdays a bit more fun. So thank you very much for checking me out today. Next week's gonna be fun because we're gonna have to evaluate some of other options. I don't feel good about admin panel, which takes 15 seconds each time you change a page. That's not good. I want it snappy. It's like 9:30 here in the UK. So yeah, thank you very much for checking me out today. And I'll catch you guys next week. Let me just make sure I got this button pushed right. Oh yeah, I set up a whole bunch of buttons which do a whole bunch of things. So hopefully this next button I press will nicely end my stream. So catch you guys next week, same time. It's usually 6 o'clock UK time, 9 a.m. West Coast United States set time. But you'll probably get a notification on your Twitch stream if you do follow me. Thank you very much. Catch you guys real soon. Bye.